Welcome to Vanessa's van life journey. I am Vanessa and I live in a van, and her name is Treasure. Today, you guys, I am here to give you a tour of my tiny home shed in Quartzsite, Arizona. I normally live in my van, and I am in Quartzsite, Arizona during the hottest time of the year when everybody is leaving and clearing out. I am in Quartzsite, Arizona, and so I am in a space that I am renting where you normally could park a RV or a mobile home or whatever, but I have my van and I'm hooked up to electricity, I'm hooked up to water, so I'm able to put my little screen on my door. And while there are cooler days, because right now it's kind of cool, it's been like about 70-80 degrees at the high, 67 degrees at night, so I could actually sleep with this opened at night if I wanted to, with no AC, just a fan on. But I've actually just been staying in the inside of my van with just the fan on and nothing else. But while I'm in Quartzsite, Arizona, you guys, I have rented this space, which you also have an option to rent a shed if they have one available. So I got the last one, you guys, and I have a little shed that I have turned into an extension of my tiny home on wheels. So I have a tiny home shed as well. So I want to show that to you guys. And if you guys don't know who I am, where have you been? You have been under a rock. I did a whole DIY on my van by myself, and I was featured on Tiny Home Tours. That video has over 1 million views on it. And I was also featured on Bob Wells' channel, Cheap RV Living, and that video has over 100,000 views. And I also recently posted a video on my own channel returning to the place where I was homeless for a number of years, and that video is almost at 70,000 views, you guys. So let's go in and see what I did to my tiny home. So this is the outside of my tiny home. This is a shed. I'm not sure of the dimensions. It might be 12 by 12. I'm not sure. But this is like the front door, and the doors just fold closed. So I have this mesh net tarp that I got, and I hung it up here. And so when I'm in the inside or when I'm on the outside, I have some hooks here. I just can take it and put it on the hooks, and that way I can close it up to keep the flies out. So this is the mesh netting, and this also helps because I'm facing the sun. This also helps to damper the sun coming in on the inside, and it really does reduce the sun a lot. So yeah, you guys, come on in and let's go in the inside. So this is the inside of my tiny home, you guys, and as you can see, it is nice and cozy. And most of the items that you see in the tiny home were items that I already had in my van. So now I can pull those items out of my van, declutter the van, and have this wonderful extension of a living space to come in and out of throughout the day. So let me pick up the camera and show you guys around and show you everything. So if you guys do not know, this little stainless steel top was back by my stove, and it goes over. And I recently did a new revamping, and I took away the seat cushions out of the front seat of my van, and I bought some little storage containers from IKEA. And so I bought those storage containers from IKEA, and I put different items in it so my van could be less cluttered. And so I actually have those boxes or those storage containers underneath this, and then I just put this on top as a little tabletop. So loving that I am able to use the stuff that was already in my van to make this a lovely extension of a tiny home. And Also, on the walls, I have some material that one of my subscribers recently came and donated for me. As you guys know, this is a shed. This is a metal building. So behind the wall is, you know, the tin shed. So we have just this material hanging here to give us a little color, take away from the feel of the shed and make it look more homely. So she gave me this material and I just hung it up, and I have it hanging up here with some clamps. And so I have cloth on all three walls, and also this little stainless steel shelf. A company reached out to me. I think it's pronounced Vevor, V-E-V-O-R, and they sent me this. This also can go up on top of a tabletop to give you more counter space up on top, you guys, but I'm just using it as a shelf today. And also Blue Eddy reached out to me and they sent me this power station as well. So this is the home of the power station, and we just have some decorative items over here. And I have my normal seating stools that I had in the van, which I will show you in a minute. I have those right here with pillows on top for my seating area. So let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So let me give you guys a close-up of the stainless steel shelf that I'm using that's sitting on the floor. Normally this goes on top of a stainless steel table to give you more storage on top of the table, but I'm just using it as a shelf. And then again, here we have the walls that are covered with fabric. The plants that the subscriber gave me is also just in a mason jar with some rocks to give it stability. I have my regular outdoor rug on the floor, and it covers the entire floor space and even goes up the wall a little bit on that side, and goes up the wall about a foot or two on this side as well. So it's covering the whole floor in my tiny home. And again, we have just regular material and cloth draped over the walls and in the back. And this is a backdrop, a faux window backdrop that I have up here, and everybody thinks it's a real window, just with a beautiful scenery. So I'm bringing, you know, some life into my little tiny home and making it look like a home. And these are the normal little stools that I had inside the van, so we have them sitting here. And we also have a lovely addition to the tiny home, which is this air conditioned unit. So I can actually close these doors and have myself up in here, and hopefully I will be able to stay cool in the summertime. So I just, with a flip of a switch, we turn it on. It opens up, and there is the air. And from this side over here, you guys, this is my general kitchen area. This table over here serves as where I cook at and food prep and wash my dishes at every day. And also this lovely shelf that Vevor sent me is everything that I need to cook with, all my herbs and vitamins, my dish pans and everything, my plates, my knives, my forks. And then there's a little shelf up here that I did a DIY on this. I covered the wall with some contact paper that my subscriber brought me as well, and we just covered this little piece of wood. And so now we have everything just coordinating and looking more homely. So yes, that's this area right here. This serves as my kitchen area, my prep area, my sink where I wash dishes. And again, we just have some cloth draped up on the walls. So you guys, let me give you a closer look at the area. And this is just contact paper on the wall. And I have my water underneath the table, my trash can, extra cloth, my gym bag. You guys, I want to show you that this is just some storage containers on top of each other and my Starlink box piled up on top of each other, covered up with a piece of cloth to make a little coffee area, a coffee table, so you can get creative with everything that you do. And also over here, you guys, it looks like another little coffee table or side table, and it's actually just some water with a scarf draped over the top, and voila, there you have your nightstand or your table. There you have it, you guys, the tour of my little tiny home. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you walked away with something, how you can just take a little tiny space, no matter if it's a shed, no matter if it's a van, you could take that little tiny space and you could take the things that you already had. This may not be color coordinated to fit your taste or your style, but I was gifted these items, and these were things that I already had. And the important thing to me is that the space is cozy and clean, and it doesn't bother me that if the colors are not coordinated. As long as it's cozy and clean, that's all that matters to me. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, all my information is down in the description box below. My Cash App, my PayPal, my Amazon wishlist, and my mailing address. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye now.